What is up, YouTube? Welcome to a brand new review today. Today I'm talking about a film that mixes Mean Girls, Halloween, and Groundhog Day. And with that said, you get Happy Death Day. What is up, YouTube? Deja vu. But with Deja vu, we're talking Happy Death Day. And let me tell you, this film was surprisingly really fun. And is it a perfect movie? No. But the way I described it in my intro, that's what the film is. It's a B-rated version of all those films with a lot of cliches. There's not really a lot of horror aspects in here. It's not really scary at all. But it is a lot of fun. It has a lot of charm to it as well. And it takes that tongue-in-cheek knowing that, yeah, this isn't a good movie. Yeah, this isn't a good script. But we're going to have a lot of fun with it. And man, I had fun with the film. I can't say any more or less than that. I do want to talk about the main thing, and the main reason this movie works isn't the director, it isn't the cinematography, it isn't the score, or it isn't even the script. Oh god, the script's a mess. It's the main actress in here. Jessica Ralph plays Tree. I'm not even going to talk about the name, because the name's ridiculous, but Jessica Ralph in here is a star in the making. I've only seen her in a couple things here and there, but she gave such charm, such lovability, and actually some emotion to a role that anyone could have mailed in, and it would have made this movie really bad. I probably would have walked out if it wasn't for her. In the first 10 to 15 minutes, I really just was not into the film. Her character was cool, but it's just this typical bitch that you see on a college campus. But then you actually start to learn, and the story starts going and kicking in. Once the story started kicking in, and you got more stuff from her character and more stuff for her character to do, I really started loving Jessica Ralph and what the performance she was giving in. Like I said, she could have totally mailed this role in, and she didn't. She did an exceptional job with this. The other actors and actresses in here were, they were alright. The main guy in here was pretty cool as well, but really Jessica Ralph's the main reason that you start to watch this film. She carries the charm, she carries the energy, and she carries the emotion in this film. And that's what really made Happy Death Day the best thing it could be. Without her, Happy Death Day is a complete mess. This is pretty much a guilty pleasure type of film. And I mean guilty pleasure at its finest. Don't get me wrong, I have some guilty pleasures, and I think some of you guys are really going to enjoy Happy Death Day, and some of you guys are probably going to hate it. If you go into this film wanting some fun, wanting some kind of humor, because there actually is some really funny moments in here. I don't know if it was supposed to be funny, but I did laugh. And it has, like I said, B-rated, it's like B-rated Groundhog Day with some thriller aspects in there. But, like, for what I said is that this film isn't perfect. It's not meant to be. But it is a really kind of fun and enjoyable film that I got some guilty pleasurements out of. Like, really, I was very surprised by that. Here and rant about how bad the direction was in some scenes and how bad the cinematography was in some scenes. Dear God, some of the scenes where the camera was sitting there. There's one scene where it's between her and this guy and they're kind of eating a cupcake. And the camera, I noticed, wasn't slowly going up. It was like jittering. It would go up and then stop. And then go up and then stop. And I was like, hold the camera still or move it up. Because it's like it would jitter up and then jitter up. It's like they set it on something and the camera just started slowly going up, but in a really bad movement. And there's a couple scenes in this film where it happened with that. And then, honestly, the ending for this film I was about to be really disappointed in, and don't get me wrong, it's not the best. But when you actually do find out who the killer is, it makes sense, I guess. But it is very eye-rolling. I mean, I rolled my eyes so many damn times in the last 20 minutes of this film that I was like, come on already, seriously? The first thing you did was cool, but then it does this twist and you're just like, why? Come on now, like that's it. Like, I would have been more satisfied with the first thing because it was more of just a guilty pleasure. Then you have to throw in this if you see the film, you know what I'm talking about. I'm not going to spoil it just in case you're watching this and you want to see what you want to think about this film. Death Day. I think if you go and see this film, you're going to get a fun, enjoyable ride. There is one monologue sequence in there here, though, that is actually very touching to the heartstrings. It's very emotional. And like I said, Jessica Ralph blew it out of the park for that scene. But besides that, Jessica Ralph's really the only really big breakout thing from this film. It doesn't do anything new with the genre. It's a slasher thriller with some good humor in there. It's a guilty pleasure type of film. I think if you're looking for something fun at the theaters and Foreigner, you've already seen everything else in the theaters and you just kind of want to get something to go watch on Friday the 13th, which is tomorrow, I think Happy Death Day is going to be something for you to enjoy. Like I said, just don't expect anything eye-boggling amazing. This is really much a guilty pleasure. And the main actress in here is the reason that this movie is completely saved. Like I said, the score is bad. The music's bad. The direction and everything else is pretty much bad, but Jessica Ralph really carried a lot of charm and charisma to her that really made the script, which could have been dull, energetic. And I praise not the film, but the actress for that. It really saved what could have been a very horrible film. And like I said, this is a mess of a film, but I had fun with it. I can't deny that. So with all that said, I'm gonna have to give Happy Death Day a C+. The best Blumhouse production, but it is a fun film. If anyone who's seen from the studio, get Jessica Ralph on more stuff, because she's the reason I gave this movie a C+. Without her, this film I probably would have walked out, honestly. The fact that there's just so many eye-boggling stupid things in this film that it just made me eye roll. Like the fact that your mascot for your college is a baby is just, it's just dumb. It's a creepy baby too. It's dumb. I've never even heard of that. Maybe your college has a baby mascot. And I'm sorry, but that's weird. My college has a coyote. That's normal. You guys think about Happy Death Day? Please comment down below and let me know. Are you having some deja vu right now? Maybe you're hearing this before. You know what I'm about to say, so make sure to like and subscribe, especially if you're new. And as always, like I said, I want to talk about everything movies down below in the comments. I can't wait to film more videos. I got some very special collabs coming up. I have very special videos coming up. And I might be doing some live streams for some video games I picked up this week. So look out for that as well. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. I do this for you guys. You guys are all the best. I have some giveaways going on my channel as well, so go check those out as well if you haven't been watching some of my videos lately. Sorry I was on vacation last week, and I'm so happy to be back, and I'm so happy to talk with you guys about films and movies in general. So as always, stay classy and have a great rest of your day.